helps when you make half-court shots. Gives you a little mojo. And get her for you, too. Smith, you want to grab those two? You want to go first? No, we'll get all three. Of course. Oh, do all three? Yeah. No, they got...
Where's the mid?
He's getting those guys, too. Any good? Hey, very good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Better than Jets.
It's my 37th year. I've ate some bad pizza. Places. You know, right? Like for Wednesday night, or excuse me.
Yes. You want to put your phone up there? For sure. I appreciate it. Take your time. Thank you. All right. We'll start directly with questions for Veronica and Courtney. Have at it.
I'll start. With the half-court shot, did you know it was good out of your hand?
It did feel good coming off. I heard someone say, make this for me. So, prayed a little bit and then just threw it up there. But it did feel good.
You're not going to say I taught you that.
Yeah, Coach be working with me on them, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
As a senior, did it feel for both of you? Did you feel different, kind of taking the floor again for the first time this season as a senior, and kind of knowing that you have more of a leadership role, especially with two freshmen starting?
Yeah, I think our exhibition was an example of that. It was kind of a wake-up call for us a little bit, and we knew that we had to kind of step up because we had been here, but a lot of our team hasn't with like 5 freshmen. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and especially we talked about beforehand, just kind of the seniors, how like it's literally our first game day together, so kind of special in that way.
With the freshmen getting into the offense, how are they gelling with the team, and what are you doing out there to help make sure that they adjust well?
I think each one kind of brings something different, and they all have such unique skill sets. But I think just with more and more reps that they get and that we all get as a team together, I think you can just tell that we're kind of getting more comfortable with one another, and they're getting more comfortable with experience. So it's definitely fun to watch each one of them.
In that first quarter, the score came as close as 8-9. What did you guys focus on to sort of kickstart your offense and have that run that basically lasted the entire rest of the game?
I think honestly we always talk about how our offense starts with our defense. We really focus on our defense intensity and how that sets the tone for the rest of the game, and how that's kind of our backbone as a team. So we had to really get down in that, and it also creates offensive opportunities as well because we can get out and run, which we kind of like to do as well.
And what does it mean to have Lindsay Pulliam back in the building?
It means a lot. Honestly, she just brings such a different energy. Can't match it. Can't try and replace it. So when we all saw her at shoot-around, our faces really just lit up. So happy to have her back.
How is each of your mindsets a little bit different this year with you have more big players, you can run out different lineups than it was last year, where you really 4 guards and more of an undersized lineup?
Yeah, I think we had to play small a lot last year, which was just, the personnel we kind of had, and we did the best we could with that. And, obviously we were successful in our way, but we recognize with the new talent coming in and the size, as you mentioned, that we can play differently, especially in the Big Ten. We're going to be playing a lot of teams that have size, and we're able to actually, match up with that a lot better this year. And by giving, some of our freshmen, like Kaylee and everybody that has great size, opportunity and everything early on, I think by the time we hit Big Tens, we'll be rolling.
I think it just brings kind of new threats to the offense. You can't really key in on one place, on one player either. I think we have a lot of great shooters too and bigger size, so I think that'll just help open the floor.
And it's something I'm interested for both of you. Obviously, Lindsay pulling here tonight, but next week, Abby Scheid is coming back now with Loyola. What's it going to be like seeing her again on the floor where she was just such a three-point threat a couple years ago?
Mm-hmm. It'll be exciting. We've seen Scheid around. We still hang out with her often. But it'll be cool. It'll be fun kind of to see her on the other side of things, see her in her element as a coach now. In that role. But I don't know. Hopefully, I think she knows some of our plays still and some of our blizz. So hopefully they don't know too much about it. But it'll be exciting to see her.
Yeah.
Great player for us. Is that Loyola now? A lot of Wildcats.
Hey, we always love competing with them. It's the best when they come back, so it's just more exciting, as another element.
All right, I think we're good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of taking UIC, who I think is a much better team than they have been in the past. Tasha Pointer, one of our assistants here, is now the head coach, Katie Sullivan. So a lot of respect for them, and just think they're going to have a really good year. We just took them out of a lot of things defensively. So I really liked the effort. It was a team effort, and we kind of loosened up. We struggled a little bit shooting early in the first half to both quarters, and then started to get out in transition, hit a couple big shots, and we're streaky right now, like most teams in college basketball. So it was a good start. Like I said, I love the energy of our fans. Like I said, Wednesday night, but just really loud. It was fun, and it's good to get started. Like you heard Courtney say, and Veronica. We had a great year last year, and we're a little different team. So we're kind of as we go. I think we got a chance to get better and better. And a couple contributions, like we saw Mel Daly come in when we had trouble scoring, just gave us this, instant offense, and to have that kind of scoring punch coming off the bench really helps us. Lauren Satterwhite, those guys can score. And, anything.
Especially compared, I know a couple years ago you guys were about to be ahead to March Madness before that season. That tournament was canceled, and then going into March Madness. How do you feel like the team has progressed up to this point, especially compared to those seasons?
2 years ago when we won the Big Ten, we were 26-4. We were probably going to be a 2 or 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. We were going to host the first 2 rounds. That was pretty much defined. And I thought we had a Final Four team, maybe. I thought, we had all the pieces. We could play big. You guys mentioned Abby Scheid led the nation in three-point percentage at 6'3", 6'2". Abby Wolf is a pro playing in Barcelona. Burton, Sydney, Lindsay. We just had a great team. And, COVID, what are you going to do? It's just, like I said, and people were coming out. It was packed. The energy was great. And, I just thought we could match up with almost anybody in the country. Last year, we came right back, and I can tell you this, and these guys went through it. It was a really crazy year. We had games canceled. You don't know when you're playing. We were tested every day in the Big Ten for, I want to say 4 or 5 straight months. Days you didn't play. Road trips, you didn't know. You got on on the bus or the plane. You didn't know if you were going to play or not when you got there. So it was really, I loved the way I told them, our team, the way we handled San Antonio in the NCAA tournament. You're quarantined. We were there, I don't know, 10, 12 days in a balcony in a hotel, and they just really handled it. I was really proud of them, and so I think hopefully it's great to be opened up again, and we love playing here.
How is this team different, and what are the challenges that go along with? And maybe the lineup last year was more defined coming into the season, but there are more combinations or players to try out. What are the kind of challenges with figuring it out?
I think getting, I'll call it air, really just getting air time for our younger players to be on the court against somebody different, hitting somebody different, getting hit, taking a charge, blocking somebody out and get thrown into the bleachers and no call. Those you just need that basketball feel of, getting back in some kind of routine and rhythm. And then when you have a young team, they really don't know any better, so they're like, hey, this is great, or they're like, hey, should I shoot, coach? I'm like, sure, just play defense. But so I think the challenge for us, we talked a little bit, was between now and we really dig into the Big Ten at the end of all our we got a brutal schedule, non-conference schedule too. Just to use each game as some kind of learning experience, because our league is brutal. I think we had 7 teams in the NCAA tournament last year. Ohio State would have been 8, and you're going to have that many this year knocking on the door too. So I think it's just using everything as a learning experience. And like I said, we haven't played. When you go on the road in the Big Ten, it's tough. It's tough. But, yeah.
Can you speak a bit more on Abishai and what it's like transition from player to coach, and what it's like going to be like back, especially in the context of him being on that 2020 squad?
Yeah, everybody. I mean, Shide is like Polium here. They're like fixtures in our program, and can't get rid of her. She's always hanging around anyway. So, but she was just an incredible part of, who we are on and off the court, and really happy for her. Now she had plenty of I thought she'd get drafted in the WNBA, but again, Lindsay's in our locker room tonight. She should have played. You only have 12 teams and 12 spots on each team. People think it's just like the NBA, and it's not. And Abby Scheid, if you led the nation in three-point percentage and you were a 6'7" forward on the men's side, you'd be a first-round pick. So it's something that we're still fighting, as a sport. And I just would love to see her play again. I miss watching her play, especially in purple. But great kid, just great personality. And I said Maggie Lyon, too, is really close to us. And one of the great players we ever had, helped me really kind of get this program going. So having both of them at Loyola kind of be weird looking down, But same thing, Tasha, and Katie Sullivan. They both were with us. And, just happy that people think enough about our program to hire, our coaches and players. Sir.
Yeah, so you sort of talked about how the first year of the final goal this year, obviously this year's class was rated number 10 basically.
Okay.
What have you seen her come down so far in practice and in the experience?
Yeah, kind of what you expect. I see great things some days. Haley Weaver was sick, but she'll be back. She didn't play tonight. Who's maybe the fastest player we have on our team, and we're pretty fast too. So getting her back would be great. Mercy, I think, is like our team loves her, and she got a chance to change games, especially in the Big Ten, because of her size. She's still learning, and like I said, I think Kaylee and Jillian Brown have come in and really just done a great job for us. And Mel she's fearless. Those guys. There's a reason they were highly rated. I don't get caught too much in that, but there's a reason they were all highly recruited too. I'm just happy they chose Northwestern. But they're going to be good. They're funny. They're great personalities. They're fun to be around. Just got to get them to play defense.
Sydney didn't have as many points, but she was a major contributor on the defensive side with 9 rebounds. Can you just speak on her contributions?
I'm sorry, Sydney? Yeah. Yeah, you got your Charm City. I say Maryland thing. Yeah. These Maryland guys have been great to us. Pulliam, Sydney, Courtney. Sydney can play 5 positions. Her basketball IQ is off the chart. So, she just does everything for us, and really is not worried about how many points she scores. Statistically, what she does, she helps you win. She played on one of the great high school teams in the country, St. John's, and she just understands how to prepare. Like I said, her basketball IQ is off the chart. So, really proud of her. She's been here a while. These guys have been here now, man. I feel like yesterday I was recruiting them. So, sir.
Yeah, more on that. So obviously there's 2 freshmen in the starting lineup, and there's also 2 seniors, with Sydney and Veronica. What's that kind of locker room relationship?
Courtney too.
And Courtney, sorry,
Yeah.
too. What's that sort of locker room relationship?
Well, those guys, I'll tell you, they've evolved, and I think, you see Sydney and Veronica are captains, along with Lauren Satterwhite, who's a 5th year. So these guys have been around. So I think they're doing a great job of helping our young players understand life as a freshman, first year at Northwestern. When to get the bus, where to eat, study halls, everything that comes with it. I think they're doing a great job as an upper class. All right, guys, thank you, and hopefully we'll see you maybe Sunday, right? Really good game, really good team. Cal Santa Barbara, be a fun game. Said our schedule's loaded. We got Pitt, South Dakota, and Texas A&M in the Virgin Islands. We got DePaul right before that. We got Loyola, as you mentioned, and we got Oregon coming in, who we hoped we were going to play in the Sweet 16 last year, who's ranked, I don't know, somewhere in the top. They'll be in the top 10. So we'll find out how good we are. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.